So I picked at your feed, and your feed says, them boys are the NFC East's best. And I'm going to ask you this, Professor. Are you grading on a curve? Like, are you giving extra credit because it's Cooper Rush, and so is your calculus, well, if they're doing this with Cooper Rush, then how good must they be with Dak Prescott versus a team that's 4-0 and that's like killing it on both sides of the ball in all phases? Like, how you gonna put the Cowboys over the Eagles, man? How you gonna put them boys over Fly Eagles Fly? Explain yourself. Show me your work, Professor. Show me your work, Professor.
I'm excited.
Or I have one other theory. Or are you just rubbing it in with me, who after week one, like a jackass, was like, oh, the Cowboys season is over. Oh, the Cowboys season is over. This dude has won all 3 starts. This dude cannot lose. I just missed them out of hand.
Missed them, just like
I wrote them off with the quickness. Oh my God, I lose sleep over this. Every time Cooper Rush leads into another win, I'm like, what an idiot. Oh,
you wrote them off.
More for me and you.
And I actually,
more for me and you.
You I watched one of the nastiest things I've seen in the fall, this fall. One of the nastiest things. You write down on a piece of paper words. I should have seen this coming. I didn't. You wrote words down. I was like, okay, what's he doing? Okay. And then you actually ate your words without anything. You just straight up ate your words.
I should be punished. All right. Brother Noomsy, I apologize. My dear, sweet brother Noomsy, I apologize. I'm just trying to take ownership of this, man. Oh.
All right. You covered football. You've covered football for a long time. Now you're doing the thing. You're doing the damn thing for Amazon. We get to see you on Thursday nights before the game and after the game. What a bonus. What a bargain. Before the game and after the game. Michael Smith. All right. So we see that. So if you're trying to explain football to somebody who's come from another planet, they say, Michael, how would I know? How would I know that I have a functional football franchise? You'd probably say something like, well, look, this is how you just take the quick signs and know you got something legitimate. Let's check ownership. Let's see what the head coach is all about. And let's see if they have a quarterback. You start there. You start there with those pillars. Ownership, quarterback, head coach. And if you are saying good things about 2 of the 3 or 3 of the 3, you're in pretty good shape. I'm not going to talk about ownership here. I'm not talking about ownership. Both of them they're fine in their ownership. They're very stable. But this is what I don't understand. Did Jalen Hurts somehow pass the injured Dak Prescott? Dak Prescott is coming back. He's already feeling it. He could be back any day now. Has Jalen Hurts done so well where you say Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback, is equal to Dak Prescott? I don't. And here's the big one.
His body of work, just to quickly answer that, his body of work is not that of Dak Prescott's. It wasn't that long ago with some.
Forget about the body of work.
Injury aside, right now I think he's playing as good a football as anybody in the league. Right now, in terms of through 4 games this season, he's right up at the top of the list in terms of MVP conversation. Is he in a vacuum? Would I say, if I were ranking quarterbacks again, would I put Jalen Hurts above Dak Prescott? No, I would not. I would not. Just out of respect, I would not.
But here's out of respect. Oh, thank you for saying that word, respect, because that's really what it comes down to in the next category with this head coach, Mike McCarthy. I just don't understand why people continue to find reasons to just slam Mike McCarthy as if he hasn't won a Super Bowl, as if he doesn't have a great career winning percentage, as if, oh, sure. And guess what? We're still saying great things about Aaron Rodgers. I think they went to the same Super Bowl on the same bus and then left on the same plane.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we're still saying beautiful things about Aaron Rodgers. He hasn't won a thing yet.
I have known Mike McCarthy since he was in New Orleans, since he was the OC of the San Francisco 49ers with Alex Smith when he took the job in 06. I remember Mike McCarthy telling me on the phone, we going to Aaron Rodgers. We ain't welcoming Brett Favre back here. Like, I go back with Mike McCarthy. So I have a soft spot for Mike McCarthy. I could also recognize that the criticism of Mike McCarthy have been legitimate in the areas of game and clock management. It is also unfair to look at his overall record with the Cowboys and not factor in how much time he's had to coach without Dak Prescott. Okay?
Right.
So I'm with you. I'm glad you're caping up for Mike McCarthy. But tell me, though, other than saying that Dak Prescott is better than Jalen Hurts, in what area are these Cowboys is better than Nick Sirianni? Okay, he's got to. In both cases, they have a better resume. But this year, here and now, in what area would you say the Cowboys are better than the Eagles?
Defense.
Okay, but not by much. Not by much.
But see, it doesn't
and
take.
I ain't even talking about numbers. I mean, I'm gonna say it's a toss-up. If you want to go, if you prefer Dallas, if you prefer their pass rush is incredible. If you prefer Dallas, okay, I'll give you that. But it's in the same vicinity.
And here's the other thing. Okay, this is what I've come to understand about the NFL. Like this is the last 5 years. It's not even defenses. It's like it's moments. It's moments. Like nobody really has a consistent top like from the beginning of the game to the end. That defense that you grew up watching, the defenses that I grew up watching, no more. They're gone. They're dead.
Ain't no shutdown defenses no more. Yeah.
We don't roll like that anymore. So if you are building your franchise on a defensive foundation as if that's going to be sustainable and you're going to hold most of your opponents to 17 points a game and you're going to do that all the way, you're going to ride that to a Super Bowl. No, you're not. Because Buffalo had the number 1 defense last year and the Patriots had the number 2 defense and they fizzled when it mattered most. So, and these are the top 2 defenses in the league. Yeah. But if I look at playmakers, Mike, if I look at, okay, I want these guys. This is a league of situation of burst.
You're taking
defensive burst. That's what it's all about.
You want people who could bring about sudden change. You want people who can make plays that are DeMarcus Lawrence. You want those types of guys.
And Darius Slay says all kinds of. He's not doing the Wakanda forever. When I say that to him, he's doing another gesture with 2 arms. When I say they don't have defensive playmakers, he's like, hey, did you watch me against Justin Jefferson? Did you see that game? Did you see what I did to him? One of the best receivers in the league. I got it. I'm not saying they don't have good defensive players, but the Cowboys have some guys who will just take over the game in an instant. Okay. And it happens, and it's more sustainable on their side, slightly, than it is Philadelphia's.
Okay.
I don't minimize Dallas's undefeated record against the NFC East. They haven't lost to an NFC East team since 2020. So we'll see. We'll see in a couple weeks, right? They play each other in a couple weeks.
I was just about to say Sunday, October 16th on Sunday Night Football, Cowboys at Eagles.
Going down.
I will be there. I cannot wait to see it. We can settle it on the field, as they say. First of all, shout out to the NFC East. Beast of the East on them seats. I have a piece I need that ass like quiche, crack a smile like Shanice. 3-1 teams in the NFC East. Go figure. I think the Giants, I'll say this real quick about the Giants and I'll come back to the Eagles. Real quick about the Giants. I think they're a good story more than they're a good team. I think this is, program building for Joe Shane and Brian Daboll. And it's nice to rebuild the program and win in the process. A lot of times you see these organizations like, we're learning how to win and we see progress even though we haven't experienced the results yet. It's like, why not both? I think that's what the Giants are. I don't think they're like 3-1.
Detroit.
There you go,
Lions,
right?
For example.
The Eagles, listen, on both sides of the ball, all 3 phases right now, with apologies to Micah Parsons. If you told me, hey, pick one player to start a draft with on either one of the Cowboys and Eagles, I'm taking Jalen Hurts right here, right now. The way he's playing this season, right here, right now, I'm taking Jalen Hurts. Dak's got the resume. Dak's got the body of work. But right here, right now, right here, this season, right here.
Anybody.
On those two, between those 2 teams.
That's what I'm saying.
But here's my
Those
question
two
to you.
teams.
Yeah, I'm taking
Okay,
Jalen
all
Hurts.
right.
But here's my question to you. Here's my question to you. Since you all drinking the Cowboys Kool-Aid, you ain't buying into this idea that there's some kind of controversy on the horizon at quarterback for the Dallas.
Stop,
Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, good.
Jerry,
All right, good.
stop.
Good.
We
All
don't
right.
have to-
I was just checking. But I tell you what though. I tell you what. Franchise mode. Going back to franchise mode. And this was franchise mode. And I needed a quarterback. I'd be like, oh, who's this 85 backup that they got that I could trade for? They got a 90, 92
76.
starter.
He'd be a 76, 78. He'd be like a 78. He'd be like a 78. 78.
He at least an 80. He at least an 80.
But you can work.
At least.
But you can work him up. You can coach
His
him up.
awareness
to like
is
maybe,
super high.
and it's harder
His
now.
awareness is
it's harder now,
his
right?
His awareness is high. Yeah, you can develop him.
Hey, thanks for watching Brother from Another on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe before you leave, and be sure to watch us 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Peacock. Appreciate you.